this is back when I used to smoke weed. I was too high to be cool. So we had to go. And then because I smoked so much weed back then, I locked us out of the house.
Okay.
So we had to climb up to the second floor to get into my house. And it was like so slow motion going up, getting in the house. And we like went down, we finally made it in. We went down to the kitchen and Lucy was a puppy. And I sat there and I taught her to sit because I was just so high for hours. And that was my New Year's.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. I taught her sit for hours.
Sit. Lucy, sit.
Where'd you find these?
A girlfriend of mine sent me a giant box of them.
Not home.
Not home. I'm so sorry. I'm not home. Call me later, though.
when we're not gonna not be home? New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. We're not going to be home. Oh, we're definitely not going to be home.
No, we're gonna be home.
I might be home.
Yeah, you'll be home by 11:30.
I'll be home. Yeah.
I've already prepped my skin before we did this.
I did
This
too.
Get Ready With Us. But I'm going to put a little bit of the Skin Farm, what's this stuff called? Eye Sculpt.
Ooh.
And I just use a diblat.
Tiny, or you're using eye cream all over your entire face.
A Doblot.
A Doblot.
But it really does hydrate and smooth those fine lines. It's so nice before you put on concealer. Or primer. Oh,
what you got going on over there? I also have new dibs that I'm excited about, and I also really like.
Dibs on that. What is it? What is Dibs?
It's this brand.
The packaging's dope.
Yeah, the packaging is really pretty.
Ooh.
It reminds me a bit of Nude Sticks, how it's like double-sided.
Oh, I can't wait to try this.
Make your life easier, kind of. Has a brush, has a bronzer.
Is that a foundation?
It's a contour stick. It's really.
I would like to try that.
Okay, great. It's probably more your color than mine anyway.
There are so many lines out there now. How does one know? It's so overwhelming.
It's a lot.
There's so much of everything out there.
It is.
Not
easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
God.
I know. Why do we think we have to have everything? Why do we think we need more? Why do we think we need, it's wild.
You know what, though? I'm actually in a place right now where
it's psychological.
It is. But for a while, I was doing that. I was more. And I think because I was making a lot more too and just being very frivolous. Yeah. Clothing wise, buying expensive bags, bullshit I don't fucking need. Yeah. More product, more everything. And I haven't purchased anything. I think this shirt was an Instagram ad, was the first thing that I actually purchased in months. I'm just, everything in my closet, I'm going, how can I
even care?
I don't even care, but I'm also, it's kind of fun because I'm making it all different. I'm just doing different looks with all the same stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely fun doing that.
And I go, right now I'm in a place where I go, I don't need any more.
No.
That's the problem with our world is it's too much consumption. It's shoved in our faces. Well, and then you have really beautiful influencers out there, right? Doing these things.
Get ready with me's.
Get ready with us's. Using all of these new products, and you go, oh, I need that. That's gonna make that made her look so beautiful. That's gonna do that to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just that ain't the case.
Well, it ain't the case because we need to start practicing self-love more, people.
Well, self-love and also what works for one person
also
work for everybody.
Yeah. You just need a couple really good products.
Yeah.
And make it work.
And figure it out.
And make it rain and figure it out. All right. What are you doing tonight, Tarryn?
For New Year's. Should I do a blue, a purple, or a frosty? Like a frosty blue. Ooh. Which actually it's a little bit darker than it looks in the tube.
Well, that's funny because I was going to do this kind of shade.
Oh, that's pretty. Do you want to use this?
This is the Pat McGrath. Should we swipe it? How do you do it?
Should I do it just like YOLO?
Don't think of like this. How do you do it? You put your hand in the background like that. Should I do that one then? What do you think? Lay that down.
Is it more purpley or bluey?
Let's see. It's more bluey. These are very cool though.
Aren't they cool?
I love them.
I love them too. They're very easy to handle.
Should
I just do like a blue eye?
That could be very cool. I had a really cool blue eyeliner that I could have brought. A really cool one. All right, so let's kind of scup it up.
I can do a blue. Okay, what I do love about this Smith & Co. What would it be? It's just a shadow, just a metallic shadow, is that you can just use one, like you could just use this and be done. Just buff it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have time.
No, we don't have a lot of time. I got a rush. How much time do we have? 20 minutes to get ready for this party.
Ooh, is that what we're giving ourselves? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Okay.
Let's go. Ooh,
wait,
that's
where's
a
the
good
clock? Where's the clock?
All right. Hey, Siri.
Siri.
My phone's not in here. You got yours right here?
Yeah.
Does your Siri set timers for you?
Oh, that's fucking pretty. Never seen it. Never used it. I've never known it.
Wow, that's really bright.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Blue. I want like a bright blue shadow. I have the one. I know the one.
So natural.
I know the one.
I like when we have stuff like this and we go so quick, so easy. Like if somebody didn't know what they were doing, it would be. And there's a lot of people.
It'd be blue face.
There's a lot of people. All right, I'm just gonna go in here and get my crease. Okay. I like to hit my crease first. Always, first and foremost.
Yeah, usually I do too, just not today.
Okay. Well, I like to start with that. And get in there and buff away. Tap, tap, tap away. Buff away.
You know, I've been using a lot of like really clean skincare lately.
You told me that. You actually texted me and said, "Hey Mari, I want to let you know I'm on the clean."
I changed my mind.
The clean skincare.
Remember when I said put formaldehyde in everything?
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
That was like 2 weeks ago too. You really came around on that.
Yeah, I really did.
What made you change your mind?
I just didn't realize that chemical is one thing, hormone disruptor is another. So
wait, can you talk more about hormone disruptors?
I am
in skincare.
Yeah, so sometimes in order to, it's in a lot of perfumes.
Mm-hmm. Really?
There's certain chemicals that have been known to disrupt your hormones, even though it's a tiny percentage. You think about it and you go, oh, it's really not that much. Whatever, who cares? But if every one of your products, a lot of products I had pulled up to see like what was bad, had a lot of the same bad ingredients in them. And if you're using one, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But if everything in your skin regimen has some shitty shit in it,
yeah, and then you're putting the cherry on the cherry on top and spraying yourself every day with perfumes.
And then if it's in your lotion, if it's in your perfume, if it's in your shampoo, it's a lot of the same. Like I notice it's a lot of the 4 or 5 same product or like chemicals that are in everything across the board because it preserves the lifespan of your product.
Okay.
Or it's something to do with a fragrance.
Do you remember the exact chemical name?
Yeah, I could tell you.
Okay. When are you going to tell me?
You want to know right now? There's a time limit?
No, it's okay.
I'll tell you right now.
Tell us right now. We're really curious because this is actually kind of really important for people to know.
Well, if you're like into that.
Well, honestly, and that's what like in the beginning, I was like, I only do clean, but I do a majority of clean. It's so hard. It's like eating, it's your foods too. It's so hard to maintain this consistent.
Phenoethanol.
That sounds very toxic.
Phenoethanol is in most skincare that I was looking up.
Phenoethanol. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cyclomethicone.
Fuck. It's a lot of name. That's a lot. It's wordy.
Yeah. And deodorants. Phenoethanol in deodorants.
With aluminum. Or all.
It's
even
not
the clean ones?
Let's see. I don't know if it's technically in an aluminum. And that's the thing is guys, I found it in a lot of products that claim to be clean. A lot of brands that claim to be clean.
All right. I think I'm just going to stick with castor oil and vitamin E.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Even so, I'm saying like as far as like even your foods, right? You try to eat really clean.
So much of all this shit.
But then I went to the butcher in East Nashville.
Yeah.
And they get right. It's supposed to be all, and they go some things we don't even know if it's like farm raised or whatever.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? And I go, what do you mean?
You set a standard. You told everybody your standard, and then you don't fucking follow it. You don't know where you're getting your meat from.
I feel like that's a lot of things with the skincare is that they claim to be clean, right? Cruelty free, all this. Well, everything's pretty much cruelty free now, but
yeah. Well, no.
Like, what makes a skincare vegan?
It just doesn't have any animal products in it. But that's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's not that much of a win. There's not a lot of animal products in skin and hair and makeup anyway. It's the testing on animals that's ridiculous. And then it's the phenoethanol and all those other like fucked up things that are like legit hormone disruptors.
Is it just our United States of America, to the republic for which I stand, one nation under God?
I don't know. I think everybody has different FDA approvals. You know, I was under the impression that this one brand, because they were German, had different FDA, because that's kind of what when I first started using them, they had like said that their FDAs were just different. And so they didn't use as much shitty shit as we do over here. Lo and behold, they have phenoethanol in their skincare too. So it's like, yeah. I would rather buy something more often because it expires because of the shelf life.
Right.
If it didn't have anything bad in it. That's
so what in your findings, in your new research development, what have you found? What are you using?
Okay. Caudalie.
I love you. You're cuddly.
You're so kidding.
You're so cuddly.
Caudalie has most of their products are 100% clean.
Okay.
Odell is a new brand that I discovered just because I needed a shampoo and conditioner that was clean and didn't have it wasn't just super complicated.
I hope I'm not blocking the thing with my mirror.
Oh.
I'm just like this the whole time. I'm like, see what I'm doing? I'm just taking a little bit of product and putting it underneath. I'm such a great influencer. Wow.
So good at her job.
Okay, so Caudalie,
True Botanicals.
True Botanicals has been around for a very long time, yeah?
Very clean. Like every product that they have is.
And where can you get them?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure on their websites.
Okay.
I'm sure on Amazon. Who else am I using? A couple things from Youth the People.
Why can't they figure out these scientists, these chemists out there, man? Why can't you just figure out a different way to make these products without fucking up our hormones?
I think they care more. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes brands start off with integrity and then they sell. And they sell them to somebody that cares more about mass distribution and saving money. So then all that integrity goes out the window. When a brand sells to like a bigger corporation or a bigger company, like a Lancome or an Estee Lauder, usually the formulas change. I don't know if you've ever noticed, you've been using the same thing forever, and then all of a sudden you're like, why the fuck did the formula? It just doesn't seem.
Oh yeah.
It's because a bigger company
came in,
bought it, and everything's watered down so they can get more bang for their buck. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
No one can be trusted. No. Everything's fucked up. Everything's a scam. Everything's a lie.
Everything's a lie.
Nothing's real. When all we want is people and things to keep it fucking real. Keep it real with us.
That's it. That's all we want.
We don't want bullshit. We don't want the fake. We don't want the... Stop.
Quit.
These are our bodies. We're human beings.
I know. That's
our
so
precious,
crazy.
Precious bodies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Doesn't make sense.
All right. Well, I'm proud of you that you got on board with that. You know?
Just switch my tune.
Switch your tune because you were legit just like, fuck that shit. You're like, no.
Well, yeah, well, I meant chemicals. Like, I like chemicals. Like, I like salicylic acids, and I like chemicals like that.
Well, so do I, but that's okay. That's
those
not,
are the chemicals I'm down with.
Yeah.
I'm not down with something that's like gonna fuck with my reproductive health.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? What was my favorite New Year's ever?
Oh, I would love to know. Yeah, what was it? What was your favorite New Year's ever?
I think it was Y2K.
Okay.
Was that going into 2020, right? When we had thought the world was gonna
Going into 2020.
Y2K?
2000.
2000.
2000, not
Yeah.
2020. 2000.
Oh shit, right.
Yeah. That was confusing. I can't remember, but good for you for remembering.
That was a really, really, really great one. That, and also, I'm going to say a New Year's at my parents' lake house in the Adirondack Mountains on their lake, Sacandaga.
Yep.
It was below 20 degrees.
No.
And we made a giant bonfire
That's fun.
and drank so much tequila and everything else and just danced around this bonfire. And
Like
had
witches.
like witches, and had such a great time. We were never cold. We didn't feel anything.
Wow.
That was a really great one. What was my worst, you asked?
I've had a couple weird.
Yeah, the weird
New
ones.
Year's.
The weird ones were, you know, when we're it's the 2000s again. What shade is this? I like to mix my shades.
Oh, if you don't
Yeah.
mix your shades.
Yeah, if you don't mix your shades, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
I need to replace my sponge soon. The sponges are so.
Dial soap.
I know. I use
yeah.
Dial. Yeah, but it never gets it fully. I think we were. It was the 2000s.
Okay.
And, you know, this is like the era of weird platform shoes, like not cute ones, like from Rainbow, that the heel probably broke in
100%.
2 hours
100%
into the night.
Yeah.
I'm in tiny little skirts, like nothing. I think I was wearing a water bra, you know?
Big?
Huh?
A water bra?
I don't know. You know, like to get everything
yeah,
up here
yeah.
and you're just, it's the awkward 2000s.
Yeah.
19 years old.
Fun.
Yeah. And we go into New York City. And I don't think we had a plan, which is the worst.
So nice
you don't
of you.
you don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't just go into New York City and go, let's just wing it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And we wound up having to sleep in Grand Central Station because our plan went awry. I think people got lost. It was awful. What happened was we wound up having to sleep in Grand Central Station.
Yeah.
And then it couldn't take us all the way to our location, like where we were from. So we had to stop and stay in a laundromat at like 8 o'clock in the morning for hours until our line was ready to go take us back an hour further up north.
Like shit.
You were freezing. I'm in a mini skirt. I think my shoe was broken.
Nobody could have picked you guys up?
I don't even know if we. I don't. Did we have cell phones?
Oh. Oh, yeah. That.
How did anyone know where we were?
I don't know. How did I not die? Is
Same.
the fucking question.
So yeah, go ahead. What's yours?
Wow. 1 year, I went to a party. Didn't realize it was a swingers party. It's like, oh.
You were invited to the invitation. Just got like swinging monkeys everywhere, like naked
Pineapples
people.
everywhere.
Just upside down pineapples.
There's something going on here. There's something fishy going on here.
Okay.
Didn't stay for a long time. Had to leave. Got kicked out because the girl I was with started fighting with somebody.
Okay.
Then we ended up going to another party, that also ended up kind of being like a weird couples sex situation.
God,
And I was like, what?
Two sex parties?
Yeah, but like two single girls that were just like, this is not, what's happening? And there was like so much football going on. It was so weird.
Wait, what do you mean football going on?
There was just like football on the screens while like
people are having sex, hooking up and having sex in football games?
This is back when I used to smoke weed. I was too high to be cool. So we had to go. And then because I smoked so much weed back then, I locked us out of the house.
Okay.
So we had to climb up to the second floor to get into my house. And it was like so slow motion going up, getting in the house. And it was like 4 a.m. or something. And we like went down, we finally made it in. We went down to the kitchen and Lucy was a puppy. And I sat there and I taught her to sit because I was just so high for hours. And that was my New Year's.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. I taught her to sit for hours.
Sit. Lucy, sit.
Oh my God.
And that was it.
Being that high is a good time. I was at a party one time. This is back in my rave days.
Yeah.
And I think we took a bunch of mushrooms. And I spent the whole night sitting in front of the TV watching, it was The Fifth Element was on.
So good.
And I just sat in front of it, crisscross applesauce. So I couldn't stop sobbing.
Yeah.
Just crying. The whole movie. The whole movie. I also got really high once when I was in high school and I had a party at my house. I think when my parents were out of town. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
And I made everybody watch my 3rd birthday party.
No. That's so weird. That's so weird.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Oh, God.
The one, I think you were gone, but there was one New Year's where we all went when Ford had like that fun like warehouse. We went there.
What a fun warehouse?
He had like a really fun warehouse and we went there and we had so much fun and we were like all on shrooms. We come back to the house. I had ordered so much pizza and food. And Kristen and Christy were with me. It was me, Christy, Kristen, Hunter, and my pool playing friend Emily.
Oh, yeah, I remember your pool playing friend Emily.
Yeah.
Is she still a professional pool player?
Yeah.
It's so random.
It's so wild.
Yeah.
And
people usually use powder puffers for this, but I don't know where mine is. So, and we only have...
we're raw dogging. We have 3 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Do you have an eyelash curler?
No.
Shit, mine's in my car.
Forgot mine. Oh, Tweezer Man sent me a really nice package.
Oh, yeah, they sent me that too.
Oh, let me use this contour stick, shall I?
Shall I?
She shall.
Anyway, we come home and Kristen left her dog at the house because he got along with my dogs. And I guess one of my batteries to my alarm, like my back door lock, was going off. And he has a thing with noises. He chewed through. We came home and we were like, where's Toby? And we like saw this like blood following to like the crate in my office.
Oh, no.
And he was in there and there was blood everywhere. He had chewed through the door, through the glass to try to get at the sound. And we had to rush him to the emergency.
Oh, I think I remember hearing this story.
Yeah, well, Emily and I stayed back to clean, and we were all on mushrooms.
Oh.
And then she was like, I think your house is haunted, like a ghost did this. I'm like, bitch, you're on mushrooms, shut the fuck up. And then all of a sudden the door rang, and we were like, what? It's like 5 a.m. And it was all the pizza. was such a weird night.
And it was all the pizza.
And then Hunter went and like took them to the vet, and he was so frantic he like ran over the mailbox. And also on mushrooms, he ran over the mailbox.
Sure,
it was crazy.
You were there at the at my Easter party, right? When we were on mushrooms too.
When we were wearing bunny ears the whole time. Yeah.
At the end of it, when the ferret ran to my house.
Where did the ferret come from? What?
Were you not there?
No, I must have gone.
Maybe you went home by then, but Hunter is another Hunter story. Somebody was going, it was like the end of the night. And I think Hunter was going to either leave or go to his car or do something. And a ferret, a real life ferret,
What?
just comes running into my home.
I don't understand.
And I'm scared of ferrets. You know that, right?
No. Why?
Oh, my Uncle Glenn had a ferret growing up. Its name was Fred.
Whose fucking ferret?
My Uncle Glenn's ferret.
No. Whose ferret was just...
Well, they caught it. I was like on top of the couch.
Oh, God.
They got it. They put it in a box and then wrote Facebook, one of the Facebook like lost and founds. They're like, hey, did anybody lose a ferret?
Shit.
We need 5 more minutes.
Okay.
It's New Year's, guys. We need a little bit more time, okay?
We need time.
We need time. Also, we're chatty Cathy's over here.
I know. Carrie.
Savvy.
Do you have little scissors?
No.
I don't have anything.
What?
Were you going to wear lashes?
Yeah, but I was just going to put these guys on. Like those big thicks underneath.
Couple 2 trees?
Yeah. They put out a post. Did anybody lose a ferret on Colonial Circle? Lo and behold, yes, that's my ferret. So somebody came at the end of the street, got their ferret. Yep.
Oh,
what are the chances? What are the chances?
What are the fucking motherfucking chances? You continue. I'm gonna go. It's right in my car.
Okay.
You tell the people what you're doing.
Okay. Well, right now, it's kind of hard to do. I hope this is coming out okay. Because I haven't really used a lot of the right tools to do things. You can? Perfect. And then I'm going to put a little cheeky on, right? Let's do a little, oh, here's my little ball thing. I was talking about this on the last episode with Angela about how I ordered, here it is, this thing from, was it Instagram ad or TikTok shop? Really excited. Figured out where this was. Looking for that for Charlie's stocking stuffer. Okay, anyway. So I'm gonna do another little Pat McGrath. I love her stuff because it's so pigmented and just really pretty. What I love for every day is Rare Beauty. And it's the cream blush. We'll do this and then we'll put the powder on top. So, this is where I put it on the cheeks. Just like Stuart. No! Stop! I don't want to. No! Look what I can do. I like to make it like Stuart. Some people put it in really weird places, like all the way up here. Some people, I heard, put it down low. I like to put blush where blush is supposed to go. What about you, Tarryn? People are putting it in really weird places now.
Blush?
Yeah. Didn't we hear like somebody say that they put it down here? What? I don't know. And then I saw a girl who was doing her makeup and she put it like here. And it didn't. And I like to put a little powder on top of the cream. You see?
Super confusing. Kids do all kinds of shit.
They do. Is this a lot of cheek? Or is that pretty? It's pretty in pink. How's that looking?
Wait, did you use the dibs?
I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot. Shit.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it. Should I do some eyeliner on top?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. This is going to be exciting. Check me out.
One quick little flippity-do? One quick little flippity-do?
Let's see. Well, you know what I really want tonight anyway? Like a really thick line. It's what I wanted anyway.
Oh, you're doing a thick line?
Yeah, I really wanted that.
Okay, perfect.
That's what I was going for. It's the holiday season.
What are your favorite moments of this year?
Starting this with you.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Getting divorced.
Okay.
It's so messed up.
Is it? I don't know.
I'm not even technically divorced yet.
No, but you will be.
Yeah. You know what, Tarryn? I think that it's all coming uphill from here because it's been the hardest year of my whole entire life.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of really great favorite moments in it because it was so hard and so dark.
Yeah.
But what it's done to me as far as like changing my life, it's been life-changing. Yeah, it's so funny. You know what New Year's is?
What?
It's like Santa Claus for adults. You know, like tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Like it's going to be 2025. New year, new me. All things new. And then the next day happens and you go, well, that was just a day. What did that change? What did that actually change? But people just think it's so monumental, and it gives you hope for
just a better year.
Yeah, just a better year. This is going to be a better year. What were your favorite things for this year? This was definitely my favorite, obviously.
I think starting the podcast was like my fave.
How could it not be?
How could it not be?
So much fun.
It's so much fun. We are so famous. We have so many fans.
We have way too much money.
Oh, the money.
It's getting ridiculous.
The money is...
every time it comes my way, I go,
obnoxious.
I'm actually good.
Wow.
I feel good.
Yeah, I'm good. No more money.
And the jewelry and the watches and the cars and the Bitcoin.
Oh, so much Bitcoin.
It's getting a little ridiculous.
These are kind of cool. The little, what are they called?
I love those. They're so easy. They look absurd.
They look ridiculous.
Like they look very thick and intimidating. Like they're going to be slutty little lashes.
Well, they are.
But on the contrary, my friend.
Yeah, they're cute.
They're
you just do it, super cute.
Yeah. So this whole, if anybody doesn't know, they've come up with a new way of doing lashes, cluster lashes, where you don't need glue, and they just adhere, but you put them underneath your lash line, and they stay so nice. You throwing stuff?
I'm throwing shit on the floor.
Okay.
I'm over here having a meltdown.
Okay.
Just let me.
I agree. I don't know how that liner, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right. I mean, who does their makeup like this anyway? You know?
Us.
Mascara. Osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis.
I get worried about stuff like that.
Osteoporosis?
What is it?
I'm like, what is it exactly?
I don't know, but it's it affects a lot of women.
Oh, bones.
Bones. So that's why, do you take collagen?
I just started.
Good. How do you take it in your coffee?
I am not drinking coffee.
Oh, okay.
I put it in my smoothies and like tonics.
Okay, so don't mind my grubby little mozzarella stick fingers. God, these things are so porky. But they're tiny little clusters, okay? And they literally just pop on underneath that lash line. It's so easy, and they stay there all night. I love them because they're seamless. You never know you're wearing lashes. You would never know. And you don't feel them. I mean, I don't. Do you?
No, you have to pinch them. That's the key.
Yeah, pinchy.
Oh, pinchy poppy. Oh, pinchy poopy. Oh, oopsie poopsie whoopsie.
Oh my God, speaking of oopsie poopsie. And I know all parents out there are feeling my pain as well. The fucking Christmas elf.
Oh my God. What
Dude,
is that?
I want to burn her. I want to.
Grow out?
Ting is her name.
Oh, Ting!
Charlie named her Ting when she was 3 years old. Ting. The commitment.
Ting Ting.
She's so needy. The commitment that you have to do with this thing is outrageous. Oh. And you can't just put her in different spots.
Why?
You got to be clever about it. She's always got to be a little mischievous. Our Ting is. They have different outfits. You have to set up different scenarios. So
that's wild.
It's wild. So last night, I'm so tired too. I just want to go to bed. So last night she got into the toilet paper. She unraveled the whole roll all through the house and wrote oopsie poopsie. And she's got herself inside the roll.
Wait, hold on. Who's doing it? Charlie or you?
The elf, Tarryn.
Okay. All right.
All right. Oh, shit. You gonna mess around with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, how funny would it be? Not funny, actually, but
Probably.
If it would be a good horror movie, right?
If she died in a if she died in a fiery car crash.
If she died in a fiery far crash. Like the elf actually doesn't care about the kid at all.
Oh my God.
And the parents, it just wants all parents to hate it so much. Because we do.
Yeah.
And at the end of like January 1st, because they've been dealing with parents just yelling at the elf for like a month and calling it names and just being so over it and pissed at it, all parents die from the elf. They just, the attack of like thousands and thousands of little elves. They take us out by our Achilles tendons at night when we're sleeping. What?
This is actually a good idea for a movie. This is a good idea for a movie. It could be a comedy horror film.
It would be a comedy horror film.
Comedy horror Christmas film.
It just listens to us the whole time. The kids think they're listening. You know, people are like, oh, careful. Or you didn't brush your teeth. The elf is listening. No, elf doesn't fucking care what the kid's saying. Elf's listening to you bitch and complain about how you have to move it every single night. I call it a little slut, a dirty little whore.
Marty. But if it's going to kill you, it is.
It is. I wake up with itty bitty teeny razor blade cuts all over my body. I'm just bleeding out from teeny tiny little cuts.
You don't know what it is.
Are you going figure skating?
Yeah. You can't give me glitter. You can't give me glitter. It's so fun.
Where is I love when this happens.
Oh, did Tarryn overdo it?
Oh my God.
Well.
Where's that pink blush? That was it called?
Yeah, but how pretty would this look at a party? I would look like a magical bean.
Beautiful. Yeah. So only parents can really understand the pain of
Elf on the stupid fucking shelf.
Elf on the stupid fucking shelf.
Oh no.
Also, it's bad enough they have like Santa that you go, well, you've been lying to me this whole time. The Tooth Fairy.
Yep.
Everyone else that you lie to about.
Yep.
Your kids about.
Yeah, of course.
And now you have a whole little tiny elf creature that for 1 month you're going,
creature.
I didn't do this. They did this, and they're like, what? Like next year she's going to be this is
lighting shit on fire.
You guys the whole time.
It's really weird.
Don't buy into it, is what I'm saying. Okay? New parents out there, don't do it. Don't buy into the hype. Your family doesn't do Elf on the Shelf, period.
Yeah, I wonder if everybody does Elf on the Shelf.
Well, I mean, because then you feel bad for, like, if your friend's doing it and they talk, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do.
Some of them are kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, yes. Like,
I've seen, funny little.
Oh, you know what happened?
Huh.
Is Charlie lost a tooth on her birthday.
Uh-huh.
And Tim, when she lost her first tooth, did this whole thing that Fern is the name of the tooth for her tooth fairy. And she writes her a little letter and does this whole thing.
Cute.
So she hasn't lost a tooth in a really, really long time. Okay. So the tooth fairy came back and said this, this whole thing. I'm so excited. Blah, 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 blah. Love, Flora. And Charlie goes, who's Flora?
Flora.
Who's Flora?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, who's Flora? Tim's like, the tooth fairy. She goes, it's Fern, Dad. He was like, oh no. So then he had to make up this whole story about how Ting pretended to be Flora just to take the $5.
Oh my God.
From under the pillow.
You gotta keep it together.
Dude.
You gotta keep your story straight, parents.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it together, bro.
Yeah. I'm just all like with my lipstick like,
Well, listen, we did it. I mean, I would go to any party like this.
you look great. I love that. Put my hair.
I would go to any party like this. 100%. Especially if I just like wore a bunch of like glitter, like a glitter dress or top or whatever. 100%.
How's mine? I'm pretty dark for me.
Yeah, I love it.
You like
I love
it?
a dark eye.
Little dark eye?
Yeah,
Gotta do a dark eye moment for New Year's.
Had to.
Achoo.
But anyway, to bring it back to favorite parts of 2025 or 2024 are, the podcast.
This.
Yeah, this and whatever this turns into and all the things that come along with it. I'm like excited about that.
I'm so excited. I love when we get really good feedback from people out there that are just, it is a lot of the people in our lives too. And then some people that are not that close to me that go, just keep doing what you guys are doing because I listen to you every week.
Yes.
And I have 30 minutes, 40 minutes to drive to work every day. And I listen to you guys every Wednesday and you all make me laugh.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm right there sitting there with you.
That's the point.
Someone said to me, oh, it's Patrick Custer.
Yes.
Well, I had a phone call with him.
Yeah.
He goes, it's kind of like, it's 3:00 in the morning and you've been hanging at a friend's house for the whole entire night and you're just sitting on the couch. It's 3 a.m. and you're like, we're still here. We're still here. We're still just. I go, funny. I know that feeling very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, great. Because that's when you have some of the best conversations too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's true.
Yeah.
It feels right.
It does feel right.
Yeah.
You look like Ariel.
Good. Yeah, you can't give me like a fucking tray of glitter.
No,
I'm just gonna go.
You just the next thing I knew. You're putting it up by your brow bone. You went,
like,
oop.
oh,
Look what's happening.
who wants to kiss me?
Yeah. What do you want to do what do you do for New Year? Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Nothing.
No, I'll be like watching a movie.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah. That sounds great. Ooh.
Pizza.
Pizza. A pizza. Pizza. I love pizza too. I love pizza.
You know what we ate recently?
What?
Pancakes.
Oh my God. Do you guys remember pancakes? I forgot about pancakes.
Do you guys remember pancakes?
Yeah. No, we had the best pancakes I've ever had in my life.
Holy shnikes. Those were good pancakes.
So good.
It was from Schnooze.
Snooze.
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 It's because I said shnikes.
Oh, okay. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Anything could be.
It's from Snooze.
From Snooze.
And they put, it was our friend Sandra's birthday, and they drizzled birthday
butter
all over this beautiful pancake.
Birthday butter and birthday butter sprinkles.
And it was not as sweet. When you looked at it, you go, this is going to be sweet. This is going to be terrible.
Savory.
We loved it.
Yeah.
And then you questioned, it was kind of like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Like my hot dog sandwich.
Is it a toast?
Is it a toast? What is a pancake exactly? Is it a breakfast treat? Is it a cake? For me, it's a cake.
It's not a cake for me.
Well, it's batter. It tastes like when you make it, it's the batter kind of it's reminiscent of
Like
cake
a yellow
batter.
cake? Okay.
Like a yellow cake batter.
Maybe.
You know?
It's a pancake.
It's a pan.
It's a pancake.
It's a pancake.
Now it's a cake to me.
Put it in a pan. You just put it in a pan instead of the oven. You're not putting.
Oven.
It's not rising.
It's not a sheet cake.
It's not a sheet cake.
It's a pancake.
It's a pancake. It still does rise in the pan, though.
Son of a bitch.
Can you make a sheet cake?
Yeah, that's what it is. You put it on a sheet. You've never heard the word sheet cake?
Never.
Oh my God. A sheet cake. It's just like a rectangle. Hold on.
Cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
a pancake is a cake. Now I get it.
Now a pancake
Sheet
is a cake. It's so thin.
Yeah, it's a sheet. It's like literally there's just
Yeah, I know what sheet is.
sheet.
I know what sheet
Okay,
is.
well, it's blowing
Yeah.
my mind.
No,
I'm not a
that's-
baker. I
yeah.
don't like rules.
No.
Baking isn't my thing.
No.
So,
You know, my dad,
of course, a pancake would be not a cake to me. But now I get it. It's yeah,
it's cake. It's cake.
it's cake.
They're so good. Because my dad, growing up, my dad make them. He's still, every time I go home, he's always making pancakes, which he shouldn't because of his type 2 diabetes. But he started making.
He doesn't listen, though.
No, he doesn't listen at all. He's a bad man. He's not a good man. And he's so funny because my whole
Not a
life he
good
gets
man.
in.
He's a great man.
He's,
He's a
an
stupid man.
amazing man. He's so funny. He's the funniest, most individual, unique person I've ever met.
Yeah.
And he's always tried new hobbies and just trying new things all the time my whole entire life. And he'll buy whatever, a juicer and juice and get all the fruit for 2 weeks and never do it again. And
he has ADHD.
yes. So his newest thing was making bundt cakes.
Did
He
make
wanted
any?
to, yes, a lot of them. A lot of them.
Oh.
He was on the phone. I was on the phone with my mom, Pam, and I hear him in the background going, I'm going to tell him I'm going to send her a bundt. I'm going to send her a bundt pan. I go, no, tell him no. Mom, no. And he's like, no, I'm going to go outside. I go, Mom, I don't have any room for a bundt pan. I don't want a bundt pan. I don't want a bundt cake. I don't want to start bunting. She's like, he doesn't want, Gary, she doesn't want one. No, go ahead. I'm going to send it. I'm getting it on right now. And he was like, go in and send me one. And I had to put a big halt on that. But he was bunting left and right. And also Gary is his name, and he wanted people to start calling him Giddy because it's like the Australian name, Giddy's Boonts. Giddy's Boonts.
Giddy's Boons? Mm-hmm. Do you think it'll stick?
No, nothing sticks. But,
Oh, nothing ever
it's short
sticks.
term, and it does for a little bit.
Nothing ever sticks.
Yeah.
This will stick.
What will?
Our podcast.
Your glitter will, too.
Okay. I know.
Shit's not going
No,
anywhere.
It's going to be
Yeah.
everywhere. I just want to throw all this stuff away, too.
What if we just, go fucking crazy and start breaking all our makeup?
I'm done.
I hate makeup.
I hate makeup. I hate it. I walked into my office and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
Why do I have so much shit?
Because we've been doing this for a very, very, long
Very
time.
long time.
Remember the days where it brought us so much joy to sit and organize our kits? We got off on that.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh my God, I'm so
yeah.
proud. And
Look how organized I am. Yeah, now I'm just overwhelmed and I'm like, I can't, who can I call and pay to do it for me? Because I can't. I'm fucking tired.
yeah, we're very
crazy.
tired. Very tired. We're like one step away from osteoporosis.
I'm going to go blind from the glitter in my eye. Oh my God.
No, we love what we do.
We love it.
Even though I'm thinking about getting a part-time job being a sidecar girl.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, golf cart girl.
Oh, golf
What is a sidecar girl?
I was like,
That would be awesome.
and I also just went along with it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You were
fine.
like,
you do it. Sick.
You just see me like
Shut
in a
up, bro.
sidecar on a motorcycle getting paid for
Yeah,
it.
it's like a rent-a-girl.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Yes, that's
Cool.
that's my halftime
I'll
job.
do one of those.
Halftime job.
Halftime. We hope everybody has a safe and happy New Year's. Please send us all your New Year's glam looks.
Oh yeah. Send it to Tarryn's phone. Give him your phone number.
You guys all have my number.
Yeah, give him your phone number. What do you guys think about these looks?
I know.
We'll do a little post.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do-
Elsa or Moana?
yeah.
I don't know anything.
All right.
Okay, great.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See you later. Bye.
3, 2, 1.